Hey folks, and thanks for coming back or just joining. Please like and subscribe if you feel the need to. In this video I'm going to be exposing one of the most dangerous people I've ever heard in my life, and this is Teal Swan. Coming right up. Right, Teal Swan done a video years ago talking about suicide and a reset button. She also claims to be doing more for mental health and mental health professionals. I'm going to supply you all with the evidence that she's a narcissist and one of the worst kind of psychopaths I've ever encountered. And if you don't realise this right now, stay tuned to the end because the icing on the cake is coming right up. And you know what? Watch the next video that's going to come up, right? And tell me if you see a shred of empathy coming from her.
Page, there have been at least 2 quite young people that have taken their own lives.
I'm not aware of them.
You won't. Anybody else, I heard about that would be like, oh my god. But that's what, just like, so what? You know what I mean? Not disgusting. And, after that BBC documentary, this came up.
To be crystal clear, I'm against suicide.
And
They get in one of this negative spiral, so they're desiring things so extremely, and they're not letting themselves line up with that thing they're desiring so extremely, so that the only way that they can fully line up with it is through death.
remember I said about the icing on the cake?
Actually, interestingly enough, lost my first client to suicide this last year. And this was a woman who was absolutely miserable. I am talking every moment of her life was a nightmare. And so we had that very serious sit-down talk where we had to say, all right, we're either committing or not committing to life, because every time I gave her a suggestion, she'd stop in 2 days doing the suggestion. So then we have to ask the question, do we really want this to work? And what's interesting is when she asked herself that question, the answer was no, I'm done. So there's nothing that any healer could ever do for that type of vibration, which is totally fine. From source energy, there's nothing wrong with death from that perspective. So she chose to commit suicide. Interestingly enough, it took her about 2 days before she was reincarnated again.
And by the way, if you're following Teal Swan, have your say what you like in the comments, because I will go live. I'll sort something out, I'll go live and I will answer your questions live. This is the thing. I don't want to name drop anybody, but arseholes like this are putting lives at risk. Human lives. Talk about reincarnation or the rest of it. One of our clients fucking died, was reincarnated 2 days later. Fucking idiot, man. Right folks, I'm sorry about the rant and the rave, but I think you're starting to see just how dangerous people are. These are human people that you're talking about. That poor girl went in there saying she was feeling suicidal, right? And then one of her admin directed her to this video about suicide being a reset button. You know what? Teal Swan, people have been given the death penalty for fucking less what you've done. Fucking disgraceful. Sorry folks, but there's going to be another couple of videos up here that might help you. I'm sorry for this rant, but I do feel justified in doing it. Alright, thank you.